as far as like y'all got a lot. But I love you.
That's why I haven't done Culture Clubb in a long time.
That's okay though, because you know what? We don't do Culture Clubb for ourselves.
No.
I do Culture Clubb so that whomever is out there, I want to be able to help you and extend myself to you, and whatever I can bring to you, I love you, and I just pray that whatever I've said or we've done
helps you,
been able to help you. That's why we do Culture Clubb.
In front of McGrady, like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Okay, what I don't want.
What's one thing that you want to fix about yourself?
One thing that I want to fix about myself is I want to fix you not putting your hands in my face and touching my beautiful white skin. He said, "Thank you."
Yeah. One thing I want to fix about myself is I want to not care as much as I do.
Yes, God. Yes, God. Yes. And I want to. So I just think it's just unnecessary. There's no point in it.
I agree.
I hope you do agree, and I hope you agree.
All right.
Okay.
It's a dead topic. I'm angry, and I have a lot of anger in me. And that's obvious.
It's gonna take time.
And it's gonna take time. So if anybody feels offended about what I said, I don't give a fuck. Because it's the truth.
See, you know what? We was gonna go there. You hate them.
No, I really don't. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't have a problem with the newcomer. And I want that to be clear.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to feel no sort of way. My problem is not with you. My problem is with the person that lied to my face over and over and over again. But one thing this Leo is not is fake. I'm not doing that. Okay. I'm not going to be amongst the circle of people. If I don't like you, I don't fuck with you, I'm not going to be around you. And that's just my thing. As a friend, trust me with your truth. As a friend, trust me with your truth. As a friend, trust me with your truth. And as a friend, trust me with your truth. And if you do that, you will be my friend.
Nothing about your relationship. I didn't know what he talked to you about. I didn't know what was going on with y'all.
And I agree.
And
I agree. But see, the thing is, but hold on now. Hold up. Because the thing is, I have not said one thing negative to this person. I haven't even uttered a word to this person. This person does not receive heat from me at all. This person is invisible to me. But see, hold on, because I don't owe him anything. I don't need to get to know him. Right. No, and you don't have to. And he doesn't need acceptance from me.
You don't have to.
But my thing is, in my circle of people that say that they are my friend, okay. If now, and here's the got you. If y'all knew about this boy before I did, that's a whole nother problem. But I'm not even gonna go there. But if this boy is just coming in just like I'm just seeing him and y'all just seeing him, and y'all already know how emotional I am as a Leo and the situation that's going on with everybody in this circle, then I feel that people, my friends, should have some kind of sensitivity about the situation and say, okay, Wesley, I already know how Wesley is feeling. That's my boy. I don't know you, and I don't have a problem with you. We cool. We could be real cool. But I'm going to be over here, and I'm going to chill with my friend. If you come around, then Wesley can't be around because I already know how Wesley is. I would like that kind of friendship to be around.
Okay, wait a minute.
Because
I heard it, but I want you to tell me again, because that was my question. How do you want your friends to then treat you, your circle, the people that you chill with? How do you want them to react to that?
Case in point.
Because again, now your friends are just the outsider. Even though they're going to bring people in, because all your friends got different people that they talk to, you know what I'm saying, that they bring in.
Case in point.
Embrace them.
Case in point.
I'm listening.
I can't be around them too. At the end of the day, I can't be around them too. Because it's just
going to... Your friends too?
The person that I liked and the new person that I don't know anything about. And let's listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
For my friends that are going to watch this Culture Clubb video, okay? Yes. And so here's my thing. I can't be around him because I can't be around the two of them because it's just going to remind me of how he lied to my face. That's all it's gonna remind me about. It's not about me wanting to be with this man. It's not about me loving this man. It's about the fact that he lied. Okay, case in point. Yes. Now all my friends know about this newcomer, and all my friends know how I am.
Yes.
I can't be around it, and I'm not gonna be around it. So if you want to see me, then I can't see him.
You're talking to your friends.
I'm talking to my friends here and whoever else is not on this video that's gonna watch this video. If you want to see me, I can't be around those two. Point blank, period.
And
I just can't.
That's understandable. And guess
because you know what hurt me yesterday?
Tell me.
I'm gonna tell you what hurt me yesterday.
Tell me, I'm listening.
Okay, I went to his family's house, and I don't. Ooh, I went.
Say it. I'm listening.
I went to his family's house, and my family is not. I don't have a family. I really don't.
I'm your family.
I don't have a family that's established like through blood that accepts me for who I am, and I could just go to my grandma's house and be with the aunts and the uncles and the cousins. I don't have that. So when I was brought, it took me a minute to go into the house, but they were like, "Go ahead, go into the house. They're looking for you." So I went in the house. Long story short, I was around love, and it felt great. I was bathing in it. It felt so good. And I told his mother.
You were at my house.
Yeah, your grandma's house.
Yes.
And I told his mother. I said, I just want to thank you for this. But this is so beautiful because I don't have a family. Blah blah blah. And I amongst that love, I had to endure something in the side with the two individuals that I did not want to be around. But I stayed because that love was so protective. But what aggravated me about being in that situation was that one of my friends was all upon the newcomer like this. All upon a newcomer like this.
It wasn't me because I was.
And see, the thing is, this friend knows about the situation, knows how hurt I am about the situation, but I felt that as a friend, that kind of energy shouldn't have been around me at all. It shouldn't have been around me at all because you know how I feel and you know about that situation. I'm not saying he should be mean to this new boy. I'm not saying he should hate this new boy. I'm just saying don't throw that shit up in my face and say, Wesley, get over it. Okay, and so that was my problem with last night. And then tonight, I didn't go to the beach. You said you had a magical moment. It was a great time. It was a great experience. Who was supposed to be there was supposed to be there. I felt that as a jab because I really wanted to be there.
No, that wasn't.
I'm gonna just say it. I felt it as a jab because I really wanted to be there. And at the end of the day, because like I said, I've been here going on 2 years. I've known you for a very long time. I don't know where this newcomer comes from, but now because we're bringing this new person into the situation and we don't want to shun him, which we should not, I'm losing out. I'm losing out on that kind of experience.
You doing that to
no,
yourself.
but see the thing is, I shouldn't have to endure all of this. Okay. I shouldn't.
All right, so hold it.
I just shouldn't.
Okay, so
we're gonna move on to the next topic. We're gonna move on to the next topic because we can talk about this after the video.
No, because I'm gonna say this. Let me tell you.
Jeremy, you want me to go through all that? You want me to go to the beach? You want me to go to the beach and be around my friends that I think is my family and all this after what I saw last night with my friend all on this new board, and then you want me to see these two together frolicking in.
I want to know about this situation. How you are now with this situation. My ass. And welcome back, you guys. We love you. We are back and live in full effect.
Yeah, so we're going to move on to another topic because shit got real after, the long ass commercial break. Shit got real as hell. Okay, because this is what I told that before you got here. I told them why I don't do Culture Clubb.
Wow.
Why I stopped. And all of this, everything that's going on in this circle, all that energy, that break, that commercial break, that's why I stopped Culture Clubb. But it's real life. This is stuff that we go through. And within the circle, this is stuff that we got to figure out, come together, and fix. But certain individuals are no longer in my circle. So I just need you, as my friend, to understand that.
And I understand.
I don't fucks with everybody.
And I understand.
And I don't give a fuck if they care that I fucks with them, because I don't. Yeah. There's not going to be... If you tell me something, your words need to hold weight. And if I figure out that your words do not hold weight, then we can't. And it's just not going to be.
And that's understandable.
As a friend, trust me with your truth. As a friend, trust me with your truth. As a friend, trust me with your truth. And as a friend, trust me with your truth. And if you do that, you will be my friend. Next topic.
Finally.
Right. The next topic. Do that one right there. That one right there. People who get angry over dumb shit.
No, that's not on there.
That's on there. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about when it's okay to be physical with someone.
Physical, like how? Like
Last week I wanted to be physical.
Because that's what I was just about to be physical right now.
No, we was about to be physical together. We was about to go to toe-to-toe with.
I'm so sad that y'all missed that entire commercial break.
Yes.
Because I was trying my best. I just, you know what? I wanna say this and to when is it physical? I mean, when is it physical? When is it okay to be physical with someone?
Well, what type of physical are we talking about?
Right.
Fisting, fight.
Fisting?
Yeah.
Fisting.
Oh, you mean like you fighting?
Yeah.
That's a bad question.
Probably about 6 minutes ago. It was okay.
It was not. It was not
Clearly,
okay.
I thought I was about to get physical.
No, ma'am.
The only
No, ma'am.
Someone who shall remain.
No, ma'am.
Listen.
No, ma'am. It was not gonna happen.
Listen, forget the dumbness.
Right.
No, ma'am.
The only
Yeah.
reason that you should ever put your hands on somebody is when they put their hands on
We
you.
first.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
All
and whoop they motherfucking ass and sit them 6 feet the fuck under.
Listen,
Yes,
but that's,
indeed.
listen, even if they go like this to you,
Yeah, don't do that to me.
you don't touch me.
Yeah.
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 It's ass.
But I want to give a couple shout outs because I love everybody and I just wanted to shout out to Arkansas and to Brian. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching us. We appreciate everybody who watches us. We do. We really do. We love you all. Continue to follow us each and every day, all the time. So now, physical as in what kind of physical? Fighting physical.
Yes.
Y'all meant to say that? Really?
Yeah.
I think it's unnecessary. I had been in a situation, and I'll say this is going to be very brief, where I was with somebody, and this was like years ago, and the relationship didn't last long, or friendship, or whatever it was. But they were very, very, like, hands-on, like, physical, and it really tore me down. They were, like, emotionally abusive, physically abusive, and verbally abusive. And it was horrible. And I don't even, like, when he just did this whole thing in my face, certain things I can't, but certain things I just can't, like when I'm wrestling with somebody or somebody grab and hug me from the back, it makes me feel that it takes me back, and I don't like to feel like that. So I think it's unacceptable. Walk out the door, you know what I'm saying? I thank God that my parents have never been like that with each other. I'm sure they argue all the time. I've heard them argue, but not to the point where they had to get physical with each other. And if they did, my dad always would leave the house. If their situation or their argument got like escalated, he always left all the time. So I just think that it's unnecessary for somebody to really get physical with somebody because it's not that serious, because you don't understand that you can get physical with somebody you upset. 30 minutes or 30 seconds go by, you can be mad with them, and you can do something that will really hurt you in the future, So I just think it's just unnecessary. There's no point in it.
I agree.
I hope you do agree, and I hope you agree.
All right.
Okay.
It's a dead topic. I'm angry, and I have a lot of anger in me, and that's obvious.
It's gonna take time.
And it's gonna take time. So if anybody feels offended about what I said, I don't give a fuck because it's the truth.
See, you know what? We was gonna go there.
No, I really don't. I really don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't have a problem with the newcomer, and I want that to be clear.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to feel no sort of way. My problem is not with you. My problem is with the person that lied to my face over and over and over again. That's who I have the problem with.
You talking about this already?
It doesn't matter.
What?
We can talk about it.
Parenting 101?
Yeah.
Parenting 101.
Yes, the gorilla that got killed
Oh my
because
God,
the child.
I just read that entire story today.
Yes. So it deals with parenting 101.
Yeah.
Watch your kids.
That's it.
Watch your kids. That's all. And see, the thing is, what I feel about, like, we as humans, we don't care because we're at the top of the food chain, so we can kill every living thing. If we see a mosquito, we kill it. If we see a spider, we killing it. If we see the ducks, we knocking them out with keychains because they sitting on the porch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're right. You know the duck dogs that we have outside, the ducks that just be sitting.
Oh my God.
The duck dogs. I got duck dogs.
horrible.
They're our pets.
They shit up everything.
Yes, and they don't. He doesn't like them, but because they're in their natural habitat that we built infrastructure on, and they just want to sit and chill. He got to beat them up with the keys because he don't want them on the sidewalk. Right.
And he don't mean like physically beating him up. He just telling him to get away.
No. Like with his key thing.
Right, but he's not right.
Peter, right?
Oh yeah, Peter. Peter, watch it. No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, and it's the same thing with the gorilla. Like, the gorilla is not even in its natural habitat. We have them imprisoned in a man-made habitat, and somebody not watching their kids allow their child to just hop the fence and get on. I mean, you know, somebody was saying that it was a 450-pound gorilla and tranquilizers wouldn't have worked fast enough.
Yes,
But it would have though, because if you watch the video, they sat there for like 10 minutes when the gorilla just standing behind the boy.
Right, he wasn't doing
So, and I mean, at one point, because one video I saw, the gorilla wasn't doing anything to the boy, and then the other one I saw, which was like this morning, he moved, but he was dragging the child. So I was like, well, okay. But at one point, he just stood there, and like the little boy was sitting down. He tried to stand up. He looked like he put up his pants, really. And like I just felt like they had plenty of time to tranquilize that gorilla, because they literally sat there for like 10 minutes just standing behind the boy. And if the gorilla really wanted to kill the child, I'm pretty sure he would have killed him.
Right. And his head was probably just thinking, who is this? Why they in my thing?
It was just something.
And animals know little children know. Like they know. So
I think when you said the parenting 101, that is like the biggest thing. Now I'll tell you, we went to the beach today, and when we were there, some of us, a couple of us stayed, you know, more shallow end of the water, and we didn't go out. And I told them, this is my exact words to them, I said, we are not kids no more, y'all. Our parents are not here. We adults. We can get out there and go in the water. Because, you know, growing up, we could not go in the water. So now that stuff is embedded in your mind that I wasn't getting that far out there in that water. I get a little bit. It come to my knees a little bit, and, you know, the wave come and it hit me in the chest. I'm coming back a little bit further, you know. But that's just how it is, because we were raised a certain way. So yes, had you been keeping your eyes on your child, watching what they were doing, you know, not letting them go out there, that's unacceptable as a mom. And you steady yelling, "Mommy loves you, mommy's here, mommy's here." No, you weren't there, because you should not have allowed him to get away from you to go down there. As soon as you should have been, your eyes should have been on him at a zoo, especially.
Right.
It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable for her to do that.
So how do you feel about your kids? Would you allow your kids to hop the fence? Would you be protective of your kids? Do you even want kids?
No, not really.
Yes, you got a whole lot going on.
You got a lot going on.
You don't want to get married. You don't have no kids. What you want to do? What is your motivation?
Listen, my child.
Because you have kids, yes.
But he knows better. Like if I tell him to sit there, he will sit there. This is the way I brought him up.
He's scared.
Okay.
Right. He knows when I put that voice on him, you ain't want nowhere to sit behind, right here,
And don't move.
and don't move.
Right.
That point. Granted, if I still have my eye on him, but he knows how to move his ass out of that seat. Excuse me, because
That's okay. Sit down.
And I think parents 101 should also be like, well, I'm not gonna go into full detail about it today, but parents should not take their wrath out on their children. And parents should not take their wrath out on their child. And that's all I'm saying.
I feel the same way. I think the same thing with how do you figure out when is it appropriate for you to be physical with someone. It's the same thing as, I mean, that's overpowering someone that can't even get to your level, because you're frustrated. You have a lot going on within your mind, and life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. So your child can't even fathom what it is your issue is. So why are you beating on this child? Now, if the child does something that you told them not to do, that's kind of different. I still don't think you should take a belt and whip the hell out of their ass.
No.
But you know, don't do that, whatever.
Right.
But I mean, physically harming a child that can't even defend themselves just because, I mean, that doesn't make sense. And I feel that you should, outside of that particular situation, you should instill within your child how they should be from birth all the way up. And it's just like sometimes when you sit there and let your child watch TV, TV is teaching your child. If you don't take your child outside to play in the play yard, read your child books at night, you know, tell them about the rules and regulations of the world, you know, let them know if they're a colored child, the shit that they're gonna have to deal with. Like, you gotta be honest with your kids, but you gotta coach your kids.
Right.
Parent and coach your kids as they're getting older, And a lot of people don't do that. But I tend to have a mouth. And if I feel that something is just not going the way that I think it should be going, I kind of speak upon it, and that's why I kind of stay away from people when they have their kids. Because I went to somebody's house, and
It wasn't my family.
It wasn't. And the little boy walked up to Grandma and said, "Grandma, you a bitch."
Oh no! Oh no!
Wow.
Yes.
Wait a minute, I don't.
Grandma, you a bitch. And so, you know, and he taking a pillow, or he had like a sword or something. He's swinging it all over the place. And you know, I was a guest in the house, and I'm watching. I'm like, well, Grandma is not saying anything. The people that told me to come into this house is not saying anything. Is this okay? I would have whooped that little boy ass, you know. And then he coming up to the guest, shut up.
Yeah, he just
Stop talking.
He just swallowed that sword.
Right.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but see, the thing is, when the mama came in, and not to be not to stereotype, but when the mama came in, I could tell that was her child. And just by me, you know, the kind of clothes she had on like a thong, shit was up on her booty crack, her ass cheeks was ashy, you know, not no good makeup, the track was off on the side, stringy rough dry hair, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're a product of the environment, not the stereotype. But but see, here's the gotcha though.
Yes,
there was another little girl. There was probably, she was younger than the boy, but the little girl was beautiful, clean. She looked clean, looked like she bathed, had on good clothes, everything, real beautiful, right? When her mother came in, you saw that in the mother. So soon as, because they were sisters, so soon as the sister came in with the son, it was night and day. You could tell.
So you saying that girls are cleaner than boys?
No, I'm saying that mother had her child well kept, and that other mother did not.
How you equate?
So parenting 101. Okay, so we got 2 more topics, and then we will close this off. This has been very interesting and enlightening.
I don't know about enlightening, but
yes, it's definitely been enlightening.
Definitely.
So we could talk about 3 things you want to fix about yourself, or loyalty and friendship.
No, please move. I don't want to do loyalty and friendship. I just can't. I've had enough of that.
It hasn't been that deep though.
Oh yes, it has.
Oh, y'all done got me started.
It hasn't been that deep.
Oh,
But we can talk about 3 things we'd like to fix. We'll make it one thing. One thing that you would like to fix about yourself, McGrady.
Let's see. One thing I like to.
It can be physical or.
It can be physical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, one thing I like to fix about myself. I wish I was like a little bit more.
masculine.
I'm mad.
No, not that.
Really?
I'm best. I can't stand you.
Like more of like an extrovert, because I keep to myself a lot. And
I wish you were
The
too.
only time I get like that is when I drink. But
Right.
Because I'm just like pretty quiet.
Right.
And when you do, you so much fun. I mean, you're fun now, you know.
Yeah.
But when I'm around you, when you're not drinking, you fun. But I guess you know when you have to loosen up to people. But when you drink, it's like a totally different
He
person.
dancing.
Yeah, all over the place, kissing people. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I want to fix about myself is I want to not care as much as I do.
Yes, God.
Yes, God.
Yes. And
I want
you
y'all wrong.
that for you too.
Yeah, I mean,
I want that for you
yeah,
too.
because I can say this about myself. See, the thing is, I can say what I need to do, and I can try to work on it. It just takes a lot. But I like I said, it was a quote: "Life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it." I'm a very emotional type of person, and today I cried, and I cried about people that was not thinking about me while they were at the beach. So it's like, why do I continue to do?
Let him
Calm down.
because he wasn't.
What's the problem? Oh, okay. So it was like, why did I give those tears for what? I mean, for what? Wesley was not a factor. And so it's like, if I just wish that I didn't care as much as certain individuals didn't care. And I just wish that I could move on. And so I'm trying to, I think Orlando is trying to brand me into that type of person. As trying to not care as much, because every situation since I've been in Orlando has been new. Dealing with this shit is new. I don't have gay groups of friends in New York. I have a couple of people that I deal with, and I've never done he said, she said, fucking my man, not fucking my man, got a boyfriend, getting fucked by the crew, all this other shit. I've never done this. I've never been around this. And so for me, it's new, for somebody to just tell you, I like you, but then they're lying straight to your face. So I want to not care anymore. I want to be very stone cold.
Don't say that.
I do.
Very stern, not cold.
Stern, not cold.
Cold. I want to be cold.
Because you have to have feelings.
I can't. Because when you have feelings for people and they hurt you, it
destroys you.
Yes, it's
but
not
people
good.
are always going to hurt you though.
Yep.
But it's not good.
It's not good.
But see, that's the thing. And this is why I tell you all the time. Because people read me wrong. Like he'll be like, oh, I wasn't invited over your house. I wasn't invited over here. Why I wasn't invited over here? All these people been invited over your house. So I have to make it clear to him that if there's something that I do that makes you upset, let me know so I'll know to correct that. Soon as he said that to me, I've tried to invite him over my house quite a few times, but it just hasn't worked out. He either been in Sanford too far or whatever the case may be. All you gotta do is tell me and I'll correct it. But I can't expect you to know, so just tell me and I'll correct it. So yeah.
So that's what you want. You want people to tell you so they can correct the situation.
If you feel that you have a problem with me, I do.
You like the truth.
I do.
Straight.
I want you to.
I do.
No.
I do, because don't get me started. Because everybody I had a problem with, or had a problem with me, we conversed and I fixed it. That's the thing. I'm not that type of person that's going to tell you I'm going to do something. I'm not going to say to your face, I like you.
Okay,
but then I don't. I'm not gonna say to your face, I don't want to be in a relationship, but then I end up in a relationship. I'm not gonna do that to you.
But what
I'm not gonna say to you that you're my friend.
So I'm gonna tell you.
But then I'm gonna dog you out in front of McGrady. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, what I don't want.
What's one thing that you want to fix about yourself?
One thing that I want to fix about myself is I want to fix you not putting your hands in my face and touching my beautiful white skin. Please and thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm so
Yes. But anyway, one thing that I want to fix about myself, it's probably along the same lines. I want to have no offense, a fuck it attitude. I want to be able to say no when I'm pushed to that level. You know, I don't know how to say no, and that's not with friends. That's with family. That's with everybody. I stretch myself a lot through everybody because I love everybody and everybody want me to be around. So I want to be able to do that, and I've been praying to be able to have that. Just like, okay, no, I can't come today, because my thing is, this is me. This is the person that I am. I don't like nobody being upset with me. I don't like that. I don't like no miscommunication. I don't like that. I want everybody to be happy. When you with me or around me, you have to be happy. I can't stand that. So if I do something and you're offended by it, you got to tell me about it. And I just don't like the being put in a place where somebody, I have to feel like I've upset somebody or somebody's mad at me. I just don't like that. And some people be like, well, fuck it, I don't give a damn about them. Fuck them. I haven't arrived to that point yet. So if you have any ideas on how to get there, please leave in the comments below, and you can tell me, and I will try my best to do it. But that's what I want to change about myself. Start saying no, or I just can't, and not having those feelings that I still care. I don't.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. God bless you.
Well, the one thing I want to change is, I guess, being more open with my feelings, because I'm not really that expressive with my feelings, I guess.
Yes.
And but when I do, it comes off the wrong way. So I want to work on that.
And maybe you should. Maybe you should start that, and express how you feel. Mm-hmm. Are you saying with just friendships or with relationships or what?
With anything.
Be open and express how you feel. And one thing I do think that you should also change is the zigzagging.
Why? You don't like this. You don't like my zigzag?
Don't do him.
I'm just saying.
You don't like my zigzag?
I love that zigzag, y'all. I was just being messy.
I would have to say the one thing. I thank God that God has given me, as far as personality wise, the strength to express myself.
Yes.
And the strength to also be kind of caring and nurturing. So, but in that sense, I think the only thing I would change about myself is physicality. So I think that's the only thing that I would change, because I feel like I don't want to get emotional, but I feel like the way my personality is and the way I talk and the way I do things and the way I operate doesn't necessarily match the way I look, if that makes sense. So that's the only thing that I would change about myself, but y'all got a mess going on. As far as like y'all got a lot. But I love you.
That's why I haven't done Culture Club in a long time.
That's okay though, because you know what? We don't do Culture Club for ourselves.
No.
I do Culture Club so that whomever is out there, I want to be able to help you and extend myself to you, and whatever I can bring to you, I love you, and I just pray that whatever I've said or we've done
Helps you.
been able to help you. That's why we do Culture Club. So all of ourselves, we have to move ourselves out of the way, which we do, and we will continue to do. Move ourselves and our feelings out of the way and do this for other people. Because again, any situation that I've always said that we go through in life, it is not for us. It is for somebody else. It's not. The cancer patient, it ain't for them. The HIV patient, it ain't for them. It's for somebody else. So that they can tell their testimony and be able to be a light to them. It's for them. So we continue to bring out Culture Club, and we're gonna do this a little bit better than what we've been doing. We're gonna continue. We want y'all to continue to write into us. Let us know how you feel. Let us know what you want to hear. Let us know what you're talking about, because it is somebody that we do know that's way off and that's in Wichita, Kansas, or whatever, that's listening to this and that may not reach out to us, you know, but they're watching, and so we just appreciate all of your support. Your love and the shout outs, we love all of that stuff. You know, it's fairly new for me, but I met somebody just yesterday. We were all out, we were having drinks, we went to our day party that we do normally on Sundays. But anyway, I met him, he was so sweet to me. And he said, "You do Culture Club?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh my God, I love you so much." And that's a blessing, because you know, you don't know who you meet and who you interact to. So we, as this group, we have to be mindful of when we're out in the streets and we hanging out. People, we don't know who's watching us, you know, or who see us. So, you know, I appreciate everybody who watches and supports us. We love you all. I know that I love you. We all love you. So just continue to love and watch and pray, and whatever you need, honey, watch the Barrett sisters, because they're going to give you life. You better not say nothing. And you better not say nothing.
And he pretty much closed up this video quite well. I appreciate you.
You're more than welcome.
I appreciate everybody for stopping by tonight. Life is never easy, but you do need, I feel that you do need to coast through life with people that you trust and people that you cherish and love.
True.
I feel that life should be lived amongst those types of people, because sharing an experiences makes you a better person. So with that said, thank you guys for watching.
We love you. Wow.
Explain to the people that weren't able to understand your history with your sister, if you can give us a little brief synopsis of how you came to meet and how that all worked out for the show.
Okay, yeah, I met Asia when I was about 15. I was about to turn 16.
I was trying to hurry.
I didn't know nothing. All I did was I came. I didn't want to do nothing. I was so hungover. I couldn't do nothing.
There was everything else. Right.